Hello everybody, this is Nintendo 14. Welcome back to more Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door playthrough. Last time, we began Chapter 3 in the Glitzville, and we also signed up to be a wrestling professional thing, so we can get to the Crystal Star as our efforts. And this part, we're going to be continuing our battles in the Glitz Pits. So we're just going to return back to our locker room and just keep doing just that. Not much else we could be doing, except to reserve another match. Well, just another day, and this is what we're going to be doing for most of the chapter. It doesn't get any different from this, and you just take it one battle at a time. So that means Grubba's going to ask us not to use any items. I think we got it. And most of the dialogue there I won't be reading because most of it's going to be rehashed, and a lot of it's going to be on repeat, so that means I get to talk a little bit. I could do a little bit of outside commentary, which means that I can talk about whatever I want, kind of, like I did with my Mario Kart videos. Yeah, just so I could, yeah, that's what I did, because, be a little bit boring, just commentate my race by, like, do like a play-by-play on just Mario Kart. That would be kind of lousy and boring. But yeah, I'll be able to do a little bit of that in this chapter because there's not going to be much difference. I mean, I do have a little bit of commentary to do in some parts of this chapter, but there's not much to explain in this chapter because it's kind of straightforward. And maybe that's why people love this chapter so much. That's a Pokey. It's a cactus ghoul that got nasty spinies all over its body. Magic XP is 4, attack is 3, defense is 0. Look at those spinies, or spines. Those totally would totally hurt cheese. If you stomp on it, you'll regret it. Pokies attack by lobbing parts of their bodies and by charging at you. They even call friends for help, so be quick about taking them out. Alright, will do. I think one good power smash should be smart. Take down one of their guys. Just like that. And also keep in the back of our mind, we're not allowed to use any items because we don't obey that rule right there. That means we won't be able to battle the higher ranked guys. That means we'll be stuck here. You know, this chapter will take even longer than it kind of already is. Well, it seems long because of the fact that we're just doing kind of the same thing, which I don't know if you guys know about this from me, but I don't like repetition or grinding. Just a variety that just feels like it's just it's not fun, but and you just get little reward for it. All right, well, got me off guard with the lightning, but that's okay. That'll help us. So I'm afraid to admit this, but yeah, all that I just said like a moment ago. Most of that applies to my opinion to Splatoon. I mean, it's a great game. Like, if it's your first month playing the game, but after a while, you could easily lose interest in playing the game. Like to some others, it's like this addicting game, like Call of Duty or Destiny, those games, but it's for Nintendo. And so if that's a game that you still find yourself just sinking in a lot of hours and just man hours into that game, then hey, more power to you. But even though I do take a long break of playing Splatoon, I could still get really burnt out very easily. So I'm sure I really hope that eventually there's gonna be that one update that will get me completely hooked on Splatoon again. Maybe if it would be a game mode or a certain weapon that I would really like, maybe. And the saddest part about all this is that the most recent Splatfest as of this recording, which is Sandcastle versus Snowman, I've only gotten as far as to rank it up my short just a little bit, but I didn't get to rank it out all the way. That, and I didn't even bother with the Splatfest because there's this update that affected the Splatfest, so that way there's some sort of a skill-based matchmaking with it. And according to my sister, which actually, or she did all the work and all the gameplay of Splatoon. I just sat back and watched her play the Splatfest, and she was telling me that the Splatfests were a lot more difficult because of the skill-based matchmaking and the fact that everybody that you play against is going to be around your skill level. And so it just makes for sweaty lobbies. And it just makes things a little bit unfun. No, yeah. With those games, I think that it's best to have just matchmaking that's just out there. Like, you get all sorts of difficulty lobbies. Like, you can get like some really easy people on the other team, and then you can get like good teammates on your side, or vice versa. But yeah, that seems to be the way that I would like to have my online shooter games. All this also applies to Call of Duty, like that too. But yeah. All right, so don't use your hammer. I barely got to saw that memo. Otherwise, I would have been screwed. All right. I hope that was the right thing, because I wasn't paying attention. Because I'm just talking about how burnt out I am at Splatoon, and yeah, I might not like the game as much as you do, but it's totally fine. You don't have to be offended by what I think of the game, because I know it's a great game, but yeah, from my vantage point, it's not as great as everyone else thinks. So that's that. I just can't believe I just did like a little nitpick or bash on a game like Splatoon. Jeez, don't hate me. I like the game, but I didn't get to like it as much as everyone else did. All right. Oh, the terrors of fighting. Sounds like some poor sucker just earned themselves a trip to the hospital. Also, there's some more dialogue that I could read. Hey man, this is brutal. A brutal sport sometimes, you know. This stuff happens where people get hurt. And yeah, it just causes lifetime injuries like that. But hey, there's a lot of other sports that are like that. I mean, you have baseball. Like, there's some pitchers that receive some lifetime damages because, you know, those scary line drives right back in the pitcher, that stuff that happens in baseball. You got the head-on-head collisions in football. That could be really long-term damaging incidents. And I think basketball is like that too, where you can hyperextend your legs, and that could be really problemsome for some players. I mean, it happened in that one college basketball game, which happened a little bit ago, but it was a pretty nasty incident. And I forgot to pay attention to what I need to do. Oh, and also I hope that I don't have to... Alright, good. I'm glad that we didn't have to go back and fight the Dull Bones. So I got that challenge right. Try to get in your way, Mario. We're gonna spike bomb you into submission, punks. Just love how the enemies are just no different. Yeah, they're Lakitus or Lakitus. Sorry about that. Alright, so now we got more new enemies. Just a Spiny and then a Lakitu. Oh, and also oh man, too late for that. That's a Spiny, basically a spike-covered Koopa. Oh, it looks painful. Match HP is 3, attack is 3, defense is 3. These things have such high defense that you can't even hurt them when they roll up. So when they go back to normal and they do the damage you can, do it quickly. So keep in mind, defense 3. Oh, whoops. If you flip them over, that's their defense drops to 0. That's the time to take them out. Jumping on them is just a pain. It's just plain stupid. So try to use a power block or some other item. All right. Luckily, we got the Quake Hammer, so we can neutralize them, and they won't pose a threat to us, especially the one with Dizzy Dial. So I don't think so. They'll just use their turn to get back up. Oh. All right. So not much we can do with that Lakitu that's gonna be like that. So we'll just go ahead and tattle him too. All for completionist's sake, I guess. That's a Lakitu. It's a member of the Koopa clan that rides on the clouds. Match HP is 5, attack is 2, defense is 0. It attacks by throwing shiny eggs. Shiny eggs. Spiny eggs. If you jump on it when it's holding up a spiny egg, you'll take damage, so don't do it. Spiny eggs slowly hatch into spinies, so beat the Lakitu before fighting the spinies. Oh, this book doesn't answer my will question. Where does it keep all the spiny eggs? I'm at the same spot where Sonic keeps all his rings. Alright. So let's just do one more quick hammer and we don't have to worry about the spinies. For right now, that is, because that Lakitu can spawn more if the situation is kind of right. Yeah. Alright, so he's going to do that again. I think what we could do is we could switch to Flurry. I think this could be really useful for us. Just, alright, good. Had somewhat of a little bit of a feeling that that wouldn't work, but alright, we finally get to use Flurry's third ability, which is the Lip Lock. You just time holding the A button, really similar to how the Gale Force works, which I haven't shown off. You just do that and then you get more HP if you do it successfully. So kind of in a way just a HP drain. Alright, I'll take the 8-star points. It's a little bit, but thanks, Merly. Also, yeah. That curse, the friendly curse, that won't last forever. We have to, or at some point, I'll have to start noticing that, hey, Merly isn't showing up. So that means, in that case, we have to go back to Merly and then, in a way, like, renew our subscription friend cursed thing. Alright. So after those few battles, is there anything that changes up? Do you have to... Or can I do anything different? Like leave this area and go exploring the Glitz Pits? Hey man, check this. I heard the hot dog stand's outside getting a new menu item. Yeah, sounds like it's some crazy hot dog made with an egg from a southern island. Some fool was ever saying the hot dog will keep you in... the hot dog will help you win fights. You ought to snack out on the one. Alright. Yeah, we did look at that hot dog, or the hot dog stand. You can look at a hot dog and how delicious they are. And nothing that you can say about a hot dog will keep me from wanting to have one. Yeah, let's, speaking of that, let's go out and see. There's Bandy Andy over there. Just gonna chill outside like that. Yeah. Oh, what is this I hear? Oh, just, Rock Hawk just being, just taking in all those fans. Alright, everyone wants a piece of the rock. It's a tough life. Here's a little free advice. Try to be me, yeah. Because everyone loves to rock. Alright, so, speaking of Rock Hawk, I am completely aware that you can also blow away his fans, quite literally. Which I'm not going to go ahead and do that, but I am aware that, I've already said this in the last part, but Rock Hawk is inspired by Hawk Hogan, and the voice that I've been giving to him is not Hawk Hogan, but instead Randy Savage. I did, just before I started recording this video, I looked up what Hawk Hogan, or not Hawk Hogan, but Hulk Hogan, that's what his actual voice is like. Hawk Hogan is actually the name of Rock Hawk in another version of this game, maybe like the forward version of this game. But yeah, I was surprised to hear that from that one promo video that I saw on YouTube with Hulk Hogan and Randy Savage. They both sound really similar, it's just that one has more testosterone than the other. I hope that's the right term to describe the sound of their voices, but yeah. Randy Savage just says that just that extremely sounding voice, while Hulk Hogan is just half of what Randy Savage has in terms of voice. Come down from there, that bad egg. How am I supposed to get it now? Fry there. You don't just stand there with your mustache. Find a way to get up there. Alright, give me a second because I need a smartphone. because with that egg, there is a special thing you can do, and it involves using time. And I totally forgot to exactly how to because there's a special thing that happens depending on how long you wait with it in the egg, which I'll get into a little bit more as it goes along. But for right now, let's get to that egg. As I'm trying to look up this one specific information on this egg, because I want to make sure I get the information I want from the egg. Alright, just do that. Now, you wish for us to help you, my darling little egg? Yep. Mario hun, you think we ought to do? You could help the little guy, or let there be hot dogs. Hot dogs. It's not corn dogs. We have corn dogs. I have corn dogs. But yeah, whatever. Just give me a moment as I look up this one thing on my phone. How professional I am on my phone as I record, as we speak. Alright, now that I got the information loaded up, I just have it there to the side for right now, but let's help the little guy. Positively endearing voice, Mario. No, not that I expected any less, we shall free him. You, sir, Mr. Proprietor, would you allow us to freeze this poor soul? Ah, fine. Most people don't like eating stuff that jumps all over the place anyway. Well, that's just lovely. You're free to do whatever you like, dear egg. Farewell. What's it now, dear? You wish to accompany us, you adorable thing? I dare say this little jumpling wants to stay with us, Mario. What shall we do? Okay, you can follow us. You're all clear, little one, but do not try to get underfoot, alright? Okay, so with all that, oh, this is a timer I want to be, nope, not my calculator, but timer, please. Is that my timer? Yeah, it's my timer. Make sure I have that rolling, because, with this, I want to have a specific timer on when the, egg is in, because, let me go back in my little app thing. I don't have, like, this, screen recorder for my phone. I would if I wanted to get around to doing that. And not just for the reason, I don't know, record myself playing mobile games, because they're garbage, in my opinion. But, for this egg, I wanted to have, I wanted to be in the egg for around, let's see here. I'm looking at these, options here. Let me, get Goombella back out in front for this. I'm gonna, in the middle of all this, I'm still, gonna be battling, but hey, I'm doing multitasking, why not? I mean, I enjoy multitasking, doing as much stuff as I can, trying to do it efficiently and that. Alright, so our next opponent will be the Handed Overs, ranked 14. We're getting there. In this battle, let's use at least one special move. The crowd sees something flashy. Catch my drift. Give them a good show. Now get in there and blow the roof off, son. Alright. But they're expensive. I mean, what if I break it? And then I have to pay for damages. I mean, I don't want to be going around like Superman fighting Zod, just doing everything I can to make sure my opponent is dead. Something like that. Alright. So we still got some battles to do here. Let's make sure we get it done here. For our next battle, we got the Merciless Executioner. The same thing. We're just battling the Handed Overs. Let's get this over with. Yeah. We're awful quick, awful agile, and just plain awful. Get yourself ready to battle. I'm gonna look back at my timer. Hopefully it's still running after all that. Alright. So my timer that I set on that egg is already at 2 minutes, so we got, oh wait, we have to tattle though. Oh jeez. How am I gonna manage this and just, I should say that, after 20 minutes, this timer for the egg resets to whatever, kind of characteristic that it's holding. So, that's a bandit. The scumbag tries to bump you and grab points. Jerk. Match HP is 5, attack is 2, defense is 0. If you time your guard well, when he attacks you, he won't be able to steal anything. Plus, the look on the bandit's face when you guard successfully is priceless. If a bandit steals coins from you, defeat him before he flees to get your coins back. Alright, so that's pretty nasty. I think for my special move that Grubba demands, I'm going to use my Clock Out, because those bandits, as Goombella said, they'll steal stuff from you. And I like my stuff right where they are, which are in my pocket and not anywhere else. And so I tend to keep on said items and make sure they're all frozen. And so we got all the time we need, just 2 turns, that's all we need. Yeah, let's go ahead and tattle the green bandits. That's a big bandit, basically a boss among ordinary bandits. Match HP is 8, attack is 3, defense is 0. Unlike under bandits, he'll steal your items as well as your coins. Totally weak. If you guard well when he charges at you, he'll blow by without stealing anything. If he robs you, you won't get your item back unless you beat him right then. He'll run. So kind of a beneficial thing is if you want to, in some way, if you want to have the battle end with bandits, you can let them run away. But no, you don't want to do that. You want to hold on to your stuff that you earned so hard for. So let's just attack these immobilized. Oh, Toad's gonna give me a mushroom. Go ahead, give it to me. Thank you. So we'll just make do with the immobilized bandits and knock them down while they're not looking, or just out speeding them. So with that battle, we're 4 minutes on the egg clock. I want to make sure that's around 9 to 11 minutes. Yeah, nice range number. No, it's not funny. Because it's... as an American myself, that's not a funny thing to bring up. So we're at rank 14. Let's try and get to that rank 10, 11. By the time our timer reaches 9 to 11 minutes. Hey, here, there's G-Dog. My boys said they saw Stunning Babe having a juice. Check her out for me, man. Sometime soon, but we're just gonna keep reserving a match and keep going here because we're on the clock here on this timer that I have. Rank 13, the Mind Bogglers. No items. Got it. Final destination only. No, no Fox. Just Mario. Even though he's kind of crap tier. In Melee? No. I think Melee... in Melee, Mario is okay. But nobody could come close to how good Fox was in Melee. Oof. Alright. No need to use items, but I think we'll be okay, because luckily these enemies we've already tattled because they're from the last chapter, and I should have been able to tattle all of them. Alright, so no items. Got it. So I think we'll just start off with Power Smash on that Pale Piranha, because he kind of looks pretty dangerous. And then just one more bonk, just like that. I can handle just one of this. Yep. Alright. So, I made this whole part just sound dramatic, because I have a, like, pseudo time limit, or I made myself a pseudo time limit. And, part of me thinks that I'm not going to be able to make it, because, I have to do this all within 4 minutes of where I want to be at. And also we level up. Not exactly sure what I want, but, I think now would be a good opportunity to get our HP up just a little bit more. Because, like I've said, I think, as we get later into this game, or in through this playthrough, there's going to be instances where I'm not going to be ranking up HP as much. So I think in this situation, now would be a good time to go for the HP. Alright, so rank 13, we are almost just like a few seconds under 7 minutes. The egg is okay. This is what I like to call like how you want your eggs cooked, by just waiting on this timer. Keep it under your hat, but I'm thinking about retiring soon. If I stay any longer, well, my future might get shorter, dig. After that match, I'm gone. It ain't cool, man, that's for sure. You know what? That's life, Double G Dog. Listen, you be cool, man. Promise me you won't forget what you once knew the King K. Alright. Careers don't last forever. Eventually, we're gonna have to retire. Alright, our next opponent will be the Punk Rocks. No items again. Dang. Just love that competitive scene. Because who needs items, man? We don't. Alright, so match time. Dang, this clock is going really fast. Let me look exactly on that timer again, because this is a kind of a weird thing to look at here. Looking at it, yeah, it says like, uh, I see like 0 to 8 minutes, or 0 to 6 minutes, 6 to 9 minutes, 9 to 11 minutes, 11 to 15 minutes, 15 to 18 minutes. All this will make more sense once we get the certain event to happen with our egg, which it should happen in a few matches, which I'll be able to stick in. Why not? I mean, it might go over 30 minutes, but who cares? That's a hyperbolic clef. Like clefs and bald clefs, they're also rock monster. Max HP is 3, attack is 2, defense is 2. This hyper version can build up its energy, boosting its attack to 8 on the next turn. Sounds really dangerous. It has low HP, but its body is rock hard and impervious to fire, making it super tough. It says here an item attack. The item attacks are pretty effective. Beat it before it goes hyper. Well, you could use also badges. Also use badges. That's also a pretty good thing to use. So that also goes for. You can use the Quake Hammer or the Piercing Blow, which is that one. It's a badge in this game that you can equip it, and it's a hammer attack that ignores any defense. So it'll do whatever your base attack for your hammer is. So with that, we didn't have to use any items. We're good on that aspect. And to check my clock, I don't think we're gonna make it because the timer reads 9 minutes and 30 seconds. It sounds weird because I don't remember the clock being like this. Where still kind of puzzled on how this one feature that I'm gonna get is gonna be like. All right, bomb squad. I think. All right, this timer whole thing is just making me kind of worried because we just hit the timer right now, or we hit 10 minutes right now on the clock, and this thing is a little bit delayed because I set it like a couple seconds after we got the egg. All right, so we just gotta try and speed through this a little bit. I think I would have been better off getting the egg as late as I could because I got it as soon as it was available. So I kind of messed that part up. It's that's a bomb. It acts by blowing itself up. Yeah, real smart. Max HP is 4, attack is 2, defense is 1. A bomb that will totally get mad if you damage it. They have like super short fuses. When it gets mad, it'll charge and explode on its next turn. That attack really hurts. And if it's mad, it'll blow up on the slightest contact, so don't attack directly. Attack it from a step away with the hammer or hit it with something hard like a shell. And I'm kind of screwed because I didn't look at the battle conditions. So I'm gonna assume that it's no items or anything like that. So let's go ahead and get Flurry out for this. Alright, Flurry, this is your first instances of protecting Mario. I hope you enjoy your little job that I'm gonna give you. Yep. Oh, she totally has this. So yeah, we'll just... Oh, the one darn bomb that has the item, they have to use it. That's fine, just charge into me. Doesn't matter. Alright, thanks Flurry for sponging up all that damage for me. Appreciate it. Alright, so I failed the time limit. We're going above 11 minutes, which is where I don't want it to be. And the next battle is kind of like a mid-boss or whatever. So, yeah. Not sure what to do there. Otherwise, that or just go with a completely different other color. Because that's what's is going to happen. Alright, since I already kind of blew away the color thing. Let's see here. The inside the egg is where our next party member is going to be. And I really wanted to customize my own party member. Because that's the thing with this game. Unlike the first game, they're all straightforward, but this next party member that we're going to get really soon, it's really special and you can do a lot with it. And that's what the time limit thing and the color stuff is all about. Because I want to have my next party member special. And with all that said and done, there's this a rookie here, just like us. There's a new battler. He's a little bat thingy, which looks like it's from the Super Mario universe. It's one of those enemies that you go in the Super Mario games, which usually you'd see underground. So we're like 30 minutes. I think we're okay. So I think we'll try and stick in one more battle. Why not? And let me look at my timer here. Like 13 or somewhat minutes. So that means... I'm just looking at this. I still want to just hold off on just going over the entire source of information, which it might all this might I might find myself explaining in the next part, but I want to see if I could find myself having to explain it. So, it's your fight. Rank 10 of the Glitz Pit, the Armor Herodiers. Finally, an interesting battle. You're finally gonna make the Major League, son. So, I'm glad that last battle I blindly followed the rules, so avoid using any of them special moves. Make the crowd. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, it is showtime. Time to prove ourselves that we're worthy of the Major Leagues. As I'm checking my timer here. So, alright. It's reading at 14 minutes and 30 seconds on my egg that I just got. So with that, I think... Oh, that doesn't matter. And now, today's main event. The Major League awaits the 11th ranked Great Gonzalez. But only if he can beat the 10th ranked powerhouses, the Iron Adonis Twins. Is that the right pronunciation? First, let's get the merciless executioner in here, folks. The Great Gonzalez. I like that prefix. The merciless executioner. The Great Gonzalez, how are you feeling? I'm gonna burp in the microphone. Nah, I'm kidding. Just perfect, thanks. Whoa, Nelly, you heard the fella, folks. He's obviously itching to mix it up some. Completely not nervous at all. Yeah, these guys gotta rip off Mario and Luigi's color schemes. One has red boots, and the other has green. Huh. Where have I seen that before? Well, not in Mario and Luigi's case, where they wear those boots, but it's in their hats. Yeah. And then he said, I bet... What? What kind of... what is it? A trash talk? Whatever? What kind of is that? We're gonna blend you up into a smoothie, pal, and then we're gonna drink ya. And one more thing. Only smelly stinkwads call each other people stinkwads, understand? Stinkwad. Simmer down there, bro. You, stinkwad, you're gonna regret opening your yap, pal. See these mods? A solid iron. See these spikes? Yeah, they're gonna penetrate any substance. So basically what I'm telling you is whatever you try will be completely useless. Think that over your very short time you have left with that functional brain. Sounds like you guys should be at the very top where Rock Hawk is, but I'm wondering why they're not up there. Don't use special moves. Okay. We're gonna do it. We're gonna make the Major League if we win. Get psyched, Mario. Give up now. Well, Stinkwad, you're about to learn our seals in the hard way. Alright, it's showtime, but first, as always, let's go for that title. The Iron Clefts. Pretty big for an ordinary cleft, might I say. That's an Iron Cleft. That guy is scary, period. Match HP is 6. Attack is 4, and defense is... unknown? What's with this book? It says no attack will work against Iron Clefts. It says nothing in the world is as hard as an Iron Cleft, so its defense is impenetrable. Not even the piercing blow would work. If that's true, the only way to beat it is to whack it with the other one. Running away may not be a bad idea at this point. Oh, that's a kind of a sucky idea, but... yeah, we have to run away, because we don't have an ability for us that allows us to push one Iron Cleft into the other, so we have to take the fall here. We got ourselves a winner, the Armored Harriers. How'd you like that? We tried to tell you, but no. If you want another piece of a pumpkin pie, we have to have a bath and come on back, you punk. Alright, so With this timer that I'm at right now, the egg trigger thing, I think will happen like a few dialogue things later. But I think now would be a good time to see what happens now, because old Mr. Egg is nowhere to be seen from my vantage point. We get our one coin, and luckily our ranking remains at just 11. Alright, with all that said and done, and hey, check it out. Our little eggy friend is gone. What a bummer. Where do you think that little guy took off to? Yo. Yo, yo, yo. It's the Black Yoshi. Yay. Why not? Yo, Gonzalez. Check me out. Thanks to you, I've hatched safe since out. Thanks, man. Oh, boy. Got Black Yoshi. And I'm gonna be giving him a black scent. Oh, boy. Just racist. Racist talk, whatever. You're that cute little eggy waggy. Well, that's weird. Yeah, but who cares? You guys want to be champs, right? You want a crystal star? Yeah, I heard about it while I was in that egg, yeah? Oh my god. I don't want to be racist or anything like that, but I just can't resist but to give my Black Yoshi the proper voice. So, yeah, just don't take this voice the wrong way or anything like that. I gotta respect those guys. So, Jeremy, for watching, hi. Anyway, I gotta repay you for that. Saved me from old Hoagie out there. So I'll fight with you. I can hope my own. I'll swallow any opponent whole. Honest, just leave it to me. Oh, my name. Let's see. I came out of that egg, so I guess I don't have a name yet. You seem fired out about it. So why don't you give me one? Make it cool, okay? Alright, so the color is the color of that Yoshi was the first instance of the customized part. And with that, if that doesn't just end things off with that customization, we also get to name the Yoshi. And I didn't get to, I wasn't planning up on this just this part, but what am I gonna name? Jeez, I'm bad at naming. Yeah. How about that? Kool-Aid. I think Kool-Aid would be a good name for Yoshi. Yeah, let's go with it. Why not? It was the first thing that came to my mind when I thought of a Black Yoshi. Oh, I missed that guy's video on YouTube. They're so popular back in the day. But yeah, I just don't get into it as much as I did back then. Not too bad, dude. Not too bad at all. Yeah, I like it. Nah, I just have no idea on how to make a black accent. Or like a black accent. Yeah. Now, I hope nobody, I've already said this, but nobody take that the wrong way. Okay, Gonzalez, let's get out there do some damage. The Yoshi is now your friend. He'll answer to Kool-Aid. Alright, so yeah, this is what makes 1000 Year Door also so special. Yoshi's ability primer. Yeah, that's what makes it special. We can press X and get on and off the Yoshi. So special, but while riding the Yoshi, you'll move much faster. The ultimate tool to speedrun through this game. And you'll see me using this a lot, because I want to move fast, darn it. And while on the Yoshi, you can press A and you'll float briefly in the air. Even more awesomer. But they don't jump high. They just kind of hover there. In battle, you can repeatedly bounce on enemies using his ground pound move, or you can use his gulp to inhale enemies whole and spit them out for massive damage. And additionally, you can spit out and they'll hit whatever enemy's behind them. And guess what? That ability is what's going to help us defeat the Iron Harriers in our rematch. So I think, geez, 40 minutes? What? I checked like a couple, the last I checked over there was like 31, but 40? Jeez. Alright, so I think that's the reason why this video is a bit longer, so I can make sure that I get the right Yoshi I wanted. So, also I think it's only fair to give you guys the information on what you can get with the Yoshi. So, like with every other playthrough that has gotten to this point, I'll do my part too. If you did the timer thing like I did, as soon as you regain control of Mario after you receive the egg, there's this pseudo time limit that starts rolling, or not time limit, but like a timer that rolls right after you get the egg. And when you have the egg hatch, it's going to hatch into other colors as followed. From 0 to 6 minutes, you can get a green Yoshi. 6 to 9 minutes, it's red. 9 to 11 is blue, which is that's the one that I've wanted to get, which is that 9 to 11, because I never got that color before, but oh well. 11 to 15 minutes is orange. 15 to 18 minutes is pink. 18 to 19 minutes is black, which is what we got. And then 19 to 20 minutes is white. So, yeah, you can go with whatever you like there. Hopefully get a different color than I did, one that you may have liked. So I think with all that darn information on just one party member, that is really special in a way. I think with that long part that we've just had, kind of a little bit longer, that's where we're going to end things off here. So tune in next time for part 3 of Chapter 3 of Paper Mario: The 1,000-Year Door, as we're going to be rematching the Armored Harriers with our new party member, which we named Kool-Aid. So till then, I'll see you guys next time.